Hey, Electricity, and I'm going to show you the route I usually take to get the Netherwing eggs towards getting this mount, because I know it could be a pain. So here's Dragonmoor Fortress in Shadowmoon Valley. So I usually start around here, then work over to there, because you still get some here. Let's see, how do I usually start this? I have a good little... It's been a while since I've actually had to do this, but since all the mounts now, you know, go over to your characters, so I don't have to do it on everyone. Give me a moment to think. I don't think there's any out this way. There might be one around here, but not that I know of. Right, okay, there you go. There's another wing egg right there. I won't collect them up in case someone else is around that wants them, because I don't need it. And that would just be very bad. I don't think there were any down in that one, but I think there's one over here. Like, it should spawn on this table. I think any mount turns into that, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Then after that, I would come down here, I think. And there's maybe one in the middle of here. And then I'd run over to here, and there's one... Ooh, Neverside. Sorry. And there should be one behind that dragon there. I think I forgot one that might have been... Yeah, I think there's one that's in there too sometimes. It's hard when they aren't all spawned out, so I can't have my memory jogged by them actually being there. There might be one around here. Keep an eye out. There is one that spawns in here somewhere. One of these stables. Should be one that could spawn around this, like in the back of that carriage thing. Yeah, there's one there, behind there. One actually is spawned there, so that's a definite one. One that spawns in here. And possibly one that spawns in there somewhere. Alright, and that's it. Until you get over the gap and into the what's this place called now? Netherwing Ledge, that's it. Until you get to Netherwing Ledge, that's it. So there's like what, 5, maybe 6, a fair few chances even there of egg. Two already spawned as I was there. Might be one on top of this ridge. Don't think I've ever seen one there though, particularly. I have seen some up here. It's been so long since I've ever had to do one of these runs that I can remember. This is amazing. Shows how many times you do it, doesn't it? Definitely one up in one of these areas. Just keep your eye out around the area that I'm flying. Might be a little off in the areas that I'm pointing, but they're definitely here. There's one there. I think I've seen some that spawn even onto crystals up here. Possibly. Don't hold me to that. They might. I think I've seen one in the past though, so... I always check up here. Most of the ledges I'd look up and double check. Make sure there's no eggs, you know, on these bits up here. And then I think after that I would go out over to here. Check out this little ledge here, make sure there's nothing on there. Then I would go up. I check the mine last after this, I think. Make a little loop of that, make sure there's no egg. And then you check the mine. Come in here. Quick glance around. Nothing, nothing. There might be one further in. And then you've got the egg there. So there is one down there. I think there's a spawn in that one of those baskets. So there's at least 2, possibly 3 that spawn in there. Just have a good look. And then you come out of there. Have a quick look at this ledge. Make sure there's nothing. That's just a boulder. And then do the same over here. Check the ledge. Make sure nothing's there. And then fly over to this ridge here. Check these. Check over these ridges. There's definitely a spawn up here. I think one's even spawned on that little bit there for me before. Check round all the crystals. Make sure there's nothing. Well, we're doing well so far. We would have had 3 eggs from this run in particular. Or was it? Nope, 4 eggs because there was one there. So yeah, 4 eggs so far on this run if this had been a proper run. Make that 5. There's one that spawns up there. So that would have been 5 eggs you'd have gained from this one run so far. There is one that spawns in there. So altogether, there's one that spawns up here. 5 so far. I think there is another spawn point somewhere over here. Possibly on that. I'm not sure. I'm working from memory here. I think that's all the spawn points that I remember for eggs. So that was 5 that we would have gained this time round. There might be a few lingering around over here, but I've never personally seen any, so I don't count that. That's not really anywhere. Well, there you go. There's just my route that I used to use. It was pretty handy. I could usually turn in at least 10 a day if I came and did this route at least twice, once in the morning, once in the evening. Could be even more than that, depends how many times you want to come round. New eggs spawn all the time. I'm sure if I was to do another run right now, more eggs would have spawned. So, I mean, quite likely I'll just do this little bit again, see if any of the ones I said earlier have come out. No. No. Any behind him? Here? Nope. I don't think it will, because I haven't really been that long, so I don't think there's going to be anything new going on. So, just last couple to check. No. No. Alright, okay. So, 5 eggs, 1 run. Or was it 6? But you get the idea, that's a lot of eggs. Can't remember how much rep it is per egg, but it's a lot. It means the difference between being here like 3 weeks to maybe being here 6 weeks trying to get that amount. Hope this has helped.